Hey guys, it's Libby. Welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. Today I'm going to be bringing to you the books I plan to read in 2025. Please excuse the mess on my bed, but I have 12 books here that I want to talk to you guys about. One of them I know for a fact is a book club book, and I know I'll get to next year. And it's going to be the first book I'm going to talk about, which I don't know too much about. I've been avoiding all spoilers, which is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. All I know, it has dragons involved, and as an assassin for the rebellion group, I'm not going to pronounce it because I know I'm going to butcher it. Rava's job is to complete orders and never get caught. When a rival bounty hunter turns the world upside down, blood spills, heart breaks, and Rava finds herself imprisoned by the Guide of Nobles, a group of powerful fae who turn into the potential political statement. Crushed by the loss of his great love, Kanva, K-A-A-N-V-N, took the herd of the king and doomed his melted crown. Now on a tireless quest to quill the never-ending ache in his chest, the clues lowers him into the capital's high-security prison, where he stumbles upon the imprisoned Rava. Echoes of the past race between them, and their story that meets the eye, but truths are too poisonous to swallow. I just read to you what was on the back, and it sounds pretty interesting. Raven Kennedy blurbed it, so I'm excited to get to this. What I've heard about this, it's insane. I know there's a list of trigger warnings in the front of the book, so yeah, I know there's a trigger warnings in this. Yeah, there's a full list of trigger warnings. There's a lot happening in here, so I'm excited to read this book. I have two Elle Kennedy books that I would like to get to, and that is The Graham Effect and The Dixon Rule. These are her newest series following the children from the Off-Campus series. Here we follow Gigi Graham, and in this one we follow Diana. So they're hockey romances, so I'm excited to get to them. I bought them when they came out, and I haven't read them yet, so hopefully I can get to them this year. So, yeah, we're gonna go into these blind. I've heard good things about them, so we'll see what happens. And then I'm starting a book club on Fable. I just haven't made it live yet. It's going live in January, and I think our first book is going to be Emily Wiles, The Map of the Otherlands by Heather Fawcett. I really enjoyed the first one, so I can't wait to get to this one. And the third book comes out in February, I do believe. So I'm excited to continue. I don't want to go too much into this without spoiling anybody, but here we follow Emily Wilde, who wrote an Encyclopedia of Fairies when she traveled somewhere along with her companion, and then romance forms and stuff happens, so I'm excited to read this one. Another book I got when it came out and I'm excited to read is Pucking Sweet by Emily Rath. This is a very spicy adult romance series, so keep that in mind. They're interconnected series, so you don't have to read one to read the other, but if you don't want spoilers, then I would suggest read them in order. So, in this one we follow Poppy, and she is the director of the public relations for the NHFL. the Jacksonville Ravens hockey team. This is another hockey romance, and then she ends up going between two guys on the team, Lucas and Colton. So this one is a MMF. The first one is a MMMF. The second one is an MF, and this one is an MMF. So I know it's complicated, but it's a good series. I have a good time reading it. I have not read the novellas yet. I need to get on that. So, I'm excited to read Pucking Sweet. I might pick it up before the end of the year. I also have Night of the Witch by Sarah Ross and Beth Revis, and I'm excited to read this. This is about a witch and a witch hunter, or a witch and a Hexenjager. I am not sure how you pronounce that, so I'm going to need to figure that out, but I've been excited to read this since I got it. I got the special edition sprayed edges for it, and book 2 is out. I'm just waiting for it to come in paperback so I can get matching copies, and I'm excited to read. Ooh, I just noticed that. I just noticed the chapter headings. Oh my. But I'm a sucker for anything that has the moon phases or stars in general. So I'm excited to read this. I know nothing about it, so we're gonna keep this one going blindly. So yeah, I know it's a romance between the two. My favorite author blurbed it, which is Jennifer L. Armentrout. I need to read more of her books. I have The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard good things, and it's on the spectrum. You either love it or you hate it. I got this at my library, I think. Ooh, Tracy Wolf blurbed it. Oh, okay. But I'm excited to read this. All I know, it has dragons involved, and our main character gets in this school, I want to say. And she became the commanding general. Okay. And dragons are involved. That's all I know. And I know there's a romance. This is a fantasy, romantasy. This font is tiny. Oh my goodness. So, hopefully I can get to this year and go from there. I've heard really good things, especially from Tori Between Pages. So then I have The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. I enjoyed the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series by her. I have 5 Survive, which I've started, but I need to finish. And then this one came out last year? Yes. I still haven't read it. I was trying to buddy read it with someone at the beginning of the year, and my reading has not been the best this year. In this, we follow our main character, Belle, lived her whole life in the shadows of her mother's disappearance 16 years ago. Rachel Price vanished at a young age, and young Belle was the only witness who has no memory of it because she was a toddler. And now, years later, her mother reappears, and she starts a scene when they're filming the podcast of the episode. So I'm excited to read that. I do have Foxglove and Wistarika by Adeline Grace from the Belladonna series. I have yet to read these. I need to read these. I might be buddy reading Foxglove with my friend Robin, who I will link down below. But I'm excited to read these. Don't want to say too much because it is the second and the third book, and we're gonna go from there. But I did enjoy Belladonna, and I want to read more. So I have these two on my list. Two more, and then I'm done. I have the next book in the Percy Jackson series in the Olympians, which is The Wrath and the Triple Goddess. This is book 2. I'm excited to read this. Don't want to say too much, but we follow Percy, who is our main character, back with him again and Annabeth and Grover. And Percy's trying to get into New Rome with Annabeth, and he has other quests to do from the gods who aren't finished with him yet. So I'm excited to read this. My last book, which I've started this year and haven't finished, is A Tempest of Tea, and the author's name is really hard to pronounce. I've started it, really enjoyed what I was reading, but got to chapter 8. But like I said, my reading has not been the best this year, so who knows, I might pick it up this month and figure it out. But this is the last book I want to read in 2025. So this is about our main character, who is a criminal mastermind and a collector of secrets. She transforms into a legal bloodhouse at night, catering to vampires feared by society. But when her establishment is threatened, she is forced to strike an unlikely deal, and she can't get through the job alone. So it's more like a heist, kind of like Six of Crows, because I think I've read through all the point of views so far, and I'm hoping I can get to this one soon. So we shall see. But those are the 12 books I want to get to in 2025. Let me know down below what you guys read. If you read any of these, let me know down below. I would love to know. And like, subscribe, stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.